Hey, welcome to Plumbing Gurus. My name is Carson. On this channel, we strive to save you money and keep you informed on all the proper plumbing practices. We're on the on-site edition here again. We have a Polyb job that we just did. We're getting into a lot more of these. So we're just going to show you kind of how we did this one. This one was actually quite simple. There's only one bathroom upstairs, kind of like a like a sixplex condo type townhouse type thing. So there's only the one bathroom, full bath upstairs, and then there's a half bath on the main floor, and that is it. So it was a pretty simple one. Everything came down this one wall. So what I did is I usually like to go upstairs, kind of see where the toilet is. That's kind of like the first hole I cut was this one right here. So I went upstairs, I did some measurements, and I came down here and I measured off what I was measuring off upstairs. And first try, I found the toilet line. And then it gives me an idea of, now I go back upstairs again and I measure off the toilet water line to where the tub and the shower is. So I was able to actually find the tub and shower and stuff, and I just cut a nice big hole here, and boom, everything was there. And then I was able to see where these were coming down. Also downstairs in the mechanical room, I could see I measured off the wall from downstairs to where these were. So first try, boom, found these water lines, and this was right there. And then on the other side here, this one is a bit trickier because it is a townhouse and everything's so tight. We had to get up kind of above the fridge and the cabinets here, and the sink lines were here, and then the actual shower lines were over there. That was the tub over there. So we only had to cut 2 holes here, so it's not too bad. We usually try to cut as minimal as possible, just for patching and painting and purposes. So we actually, on this one, we were contracting out the drywaller painter and everything. We're kind of helping the homeowner take care of the whole job, and that's something that we actually offer, and we're in Calgary. If you are in Calgary and you happen to see these videos and you're looking to maybe get your Polyb replaced, you can always give us a shout. We'll put the we'll put my email in the link in the description below. So if you are having any questions at all, you want us to come check it out, or if you just want to chat about your Polyb and maybe you don't understand why you need to replace your Polyb, well, just a quick kind of few reasons for it is it's a ticking time bomb. It can burst at any point. It can flood your house. And right now, insurance companies and mortgage brokers and stuff aren't going to insure you. You can't get a mortgage. So it's something you got to be aware of. If you have Polyb, you should really contact your insurance company. And when you go to renew your mortgage, they may or may not give you a mortgage until you replace it. So you really got to start thinking about that if you do have it. With that being said, we're going to hop upstairs and kind of show you what we did with that. All right, so we're upstairs in the kind of master main bath. There's only the one up here, like I said. Sometimes we aren't able to get at the water lines to tie in these RTFs, the Roman tub fillers for these bathtubs. There are times where we have to break tiles. We got super lucky with this one. They did have extra tiles, so it would have been good if we did have to break one. It would have been pretty easy to fix, but we were able to get at it from below. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, but in this one we got lucky. So this was a fully renovated bathroom. These people bought this house, and like I said, their insurance company weren't going to insure them until they replaced the Polyb. So lucky for us, they hadn't moved in yet. So usually when we're doing these, people are already living there. We have to move all their stuff, or they have to move in. There's stuff under the sink. There's a lot more work. This was actually quite nice to not have anybody living in the house. Shut the water down. You don't have to worry about getting it back on at the end of the day, kind of thing. But they did this whole renovation, the previous owners, the contractor, and they didn't cut out any of the Polyb. They just adapted to it. So either way, they had to kind of, luckily they didn't have to wreck anything with a nice new renovation here. So on the back side of a shower, all we did here was we cut a hole, and like I said, we were lucky. This was freshly replaced, so we didn't have to do anything with tying into the shower valve. It was already PEX. We just adapted right back into the PEX. Now we're going to kind of show the meat and potatoes of this job. Everything's the main stuff. Most of the stuff we had to do is actually in the basement. We're going to hop down there and show you what we did. We're in the basement. This is the mechanical room. It's a nice big mechanical room, empty, which again, if somebody's living here, these things are usually completely filled with stuff. So again, it was quite nice to not have to deal with that. So I'll show you where those 3/4 inch lines were. They were right here. Like I said, I just measured off this outside wall because we know this wall carries all the way up through the whole house. So we measured off this outside wall. I was able to tell where the 3/4 were going up. And then all they did was just come down and then come this way. In this case, we were able to actually reuse the J-clips. We just pulled out the old Polyb and reused the J-clips, which is quite nice. And then this is all copper, so that was nice. We just crimped onto it. We have a Pro Press tool. And then we ran all new hose bibs, and we always like to run the hose bibs, the PEX lines, back to the main, and then put shutoffs and drain valves, not those little nipples with the stop and drains where water just gets on everything and they're kind of useless for the most part. So a guy could just come in here and, you know, if he needs to drain his hose bib, he can just drain it right here. You open it up outside, turn this off, and drain here, and then boom, you're good. You're winterized for the winter. And then the half bath, I didn't actually show it to you upstairs, but there's a half bath directly above here. There's a toilet line we just ran over there and 2 sink lines. And that's pretty much it for this one. It was quite simple. You know, with 2 of us, it was about a day and a half-ish. It probably could have been done in a day, but we kind of just took our time on this one. If you have any questions at all, and like I said, if you are from Calgary, don't hesitate to contact us. Company name is KPM Plumbing and Heating. The Plumbing Gurus is 2 kind of separate entities, but we are starting to kind of offer a Polyb service where we do the entire thing. We can take care of the replacement and patching and painting and everything. So if that's something you're interested in, let us know. If not, we'll see you on the next one.